My wonderful people, stop eating this and this on a carnivore diet. Let's talk about the friggin' processed meats. Now, even your lovely salami and bologna and your hot dogs and your ham, and sometimes these sandwich meats are made by companies, and your bacon, called Applegate, which is a better brand because they don't use nitrates or phosphates. But let's get into it. I really want you guys to start looking at whole, grass-fed, non-injected meats. I don't mean bugs, I mean meats. Like real animal flesh. Let's get into it. I mean, not ready for rumbling, but well, maybe. Let's talk about these processed meats. Now, we've got your hot dogs, your freaking bacon, we've got our bologna, our sandwich meats, the cold cuts, the ham. These are problematic, the sausage, because often these meats have, if you go to your commercial supermarkets, your Sam's Club, your Costco, your Kroger's, your Ralph's, Food for Less, whatever's, your dollar store meats, you're getting the friggin', drum roll, nitrates and phosphates. Guys, let's talk about those processed meats, including your bacon, your hot dogs, your bologna, your sandwich meats, your ham, your salami. Now, these meats are like kind of awful because they are preserved in chemicals, typically, unless you're dealing with something like Applegate, which uses a high pressured machine which kills the bacteria, and they use celery juice, I believe. But even when we're dealing with better, more quality controlled companies like Applegate, we're still dealing with, if it's wet hung or dry, the bleeding out of the animal, how much bacteria has grown on it. Are they just going to dump a bunch of sodium and celery on your meat and sort of mask the rancidification of oxidizing? For those who have histamine, I don't care if it's a better quality controlled brand like Applegate, you're going to react. Most people. But let's talk about the unethical companies, which I will not name. But if they're not Applegate, and a few others, but if they're not Applegate, we're dealing with sodium nitrates and phosphates. These chemicals are hard pass. And I'm still doing consultations with people who are just going to the Sam's Club, the Costco, the regular supermarket, the 99-cent store to buy their meats that are processed. Because people don't want to give it up. It's so easy to like have salami or have some sandwich meat. But we have to be better consumers, especially these days, since God knows what's happening to our meats. What do? The phosphates and the nitrates. Well, they give it the plumpness, the juiciness. The phosphates give it that juiciness. The nitrates are going to give it its pink color and looking to perfection appeal. This is what I don't like about meats today. They should be browning, oxidizing, like they should look a little busted. They shouldn't look like perfectly plump and perfectly pink and be sitting in the refrigerator for like 2 months. Not good. Even if you use Applegate that uses celery and this high pressured equipment to kill bacteria, we still have to deal with bacteria, residual bacteria that is impacting people with histamine intolerance, mast cell activation. Yeah, it's a thing. If you guys need to book a consultation, go to stephanieperson.com or join my course page at stephanieperson.com. It's a subscription-based membership, monthly $15 a month, or wait for the challenge. It's coming, and I'm out.